So the first part of this, having introduced myself, is all about, again, looking after number one and the principles of a healthy lifestyle. So our health is made up of, it's like the three-legged stool. So you've probably used three-legged stool in numerous ways before, but it's your physical, your mental, and your social health. And then on another leg would be your spiritual health as well. So whether that's your religion, your beliefs, your values, but these are the main things that would the stool for your health. Are you looking after yours? Because if one of those areas is not in its best place, it is going to impact the other areas as well. And the reason I've got this picture of gentleman out on the water. So he's there with his dog. It's looking very serene. He's looking very peaceful. But the reason that I was using him as an example is if he didn't have both arms and both legs working properly and his core, then he would be able to enjoy his time out on the water. So I have a friend of mine who is an amputee, and he's lost one of his legs. He's lost his left leg below the knee, I think it is. And when he lost his leg, it obviously changed his life quite dramatically. He's ex-military, so he's got a bit of an attitude about him, a gung-ho attitude. But rather than just sitting down and waiting for things not to happen for him, he actually decided to start climbing mountains. And he's done the 3 peaks, and he's going to be doing Mount Kilimanjaro. But if you can imagine actually exerting yourself like that, but with one leg that's not working properly, how hard the other elements of his body, so his arms, his core, his other leg, have to work, and his mental attitude as well, how hard they have to work to compensate it for that other area, the other leg that's missing. So I thought it was quite useful to share, because actually we do sports, we'll do all sorts of things, but if there is one area of our body that isn't as physically able as the other areas, then it is going to impact what we do. So what is primal living? And this is my character here. She's lovely. And so it's an ancestral approach to our health and wellness. It really is about taking things back to basics. And I mean, I cover nutrition, we cover movement, mindset is a big thing, sleep, stress, sun and play, and the importance of social connections. Now, I said in an earlier slide that it is about thriving and not just surviving, not just accepting the fact that we will be poorly as we get older and that we won't be able to do things, we won't be able to go on adventures. It is a case of changing our habits so that we can actually enjoy life and have the energy to do the adventures that we may want to do. And these are the primal principles. So I've taken out mindset, and I've also not put in doing stupid things, big mistakes in our lives. But these are the main primal zone principles. So eating real food. So it's all about nutrition. It's about eating good food, satiating, colourful food. Moving frequently, lifting heavy things. Now, lifting heavy things is important, and I'm talking about body weight exercises here, so using your own body weight. As we age, from the age of 30 onwards, we lose muscle mass and bone density. So it is important for us to carry on, or actually to start taking up exercises that means that we are lifting weights. If you think about, you could even do it in the woods. You can lift logs. I'm going back to my primal roots here, but it's about lifting things, and so squats and planks and push-ups and pull-ups and things like that, which will not only make you stronger but improve your posture as well. And sprinting occasionally. So we don't need to over-exercise. We don't need to exert ourselves to the point that we're stressing our bodies out. Sure, team games and things like that are fun, and you get your social connections with it, but you do not need to be pounding the pavement all the time and really putting a stress on your body. So when we say sprint occasionally, are you able to run for a bus? Are you able to run upstairs? It's having the ability to do that. So if you were having to run from a saber-toothed tiger, for instance, you'd want to be able to just get up and start sprinting. The importance of sleep. Sleep is vital. Good quality sleep is so important. And the benefits of vitamin D and getting out in the sun. And vitamin D a lack of vitamin D is actually quite prevalent, and the best way to get the vitamin D into our bodies is via the sun, but otherwise it's things like oily fish and supplements. The importance of play and the importance of social bonding. So they are the things that I would normally focus on when I'm working with my clients or my teams. So going back to that question again, are your lifestyle choices making you sick? And the 3 areas I'm going to cover today will be nutrition, digital stimulation, and play. Obviously, if you have any questions about the other areas, or if you have any questions anyway, please do message me. I will be giving my contact details out at the end.